Wonder where Ford got the idea of this here window design right here. Gee, I guess we'll never know. Now I gotta climb in and get that door open because there ain't no handle. That's a real clean fender right there. I see. Climbing on through, get this door open. All right. Yep, so my favorite Nissans right there. I'm surprised I've not seen a WD-21 here yet. I bet I'll probably find one. Oh look, so that's actually my favorite Nissan. All you guys and your Skylines and such, nah, WD-21 is where it's at. Just one more bolt left. It's in here between the fender and the door. This is in the way from me opening the door all the way. They're gonna be moving that Blazer for me so I can get the door open all the way. Just gotta wait 2 hours because they're busy. So, just gonna walk around and look at stuff. I get a 93 or 94 that's got that two-tone, but it's either red, green, or blue, and then fades to white. Really hurts me to see one of these like this. Sadly, sitting in a junkyard here in Brookfield, Ohio, is a two-door S10 Blazer, one that I would buy. This is exactly what I would look for. 2.8 liter between the years of 83 and 85. Yeah, this one's exactly what I would look for. Blue interior. And oh wow, I didn't even link up. Stick shift. Came across a little Chevy Celebrity wagon. I've always liked these little wagons. 94. Saw this one here when I was with Nate. At least it's not a 5-speed. And a Bronco too. Yeah. Oh, I like the paint on this one. 5-speed. Yep. These are real. Oh, and this one was a stick shift too. Oh. Yeah, because I'd like to have one of these Fords someday. Bronco too. And this one right here is a Bravada. It's the other Bravada. I like the red on this one. I don't think I've ever seen a Buick Century like this. That is really cool. Yeah, I'd definitely drive one of those around. That's really cool. I like that red interior too. Right. Yes it is. Ooh, that's nice. That red. I like this. All torn up though. So I want to get a red bench from my 92 Blazer. Yeah, I think I might end up trying to get these rims at some point. I like these rims. I like these Dodges. Ford Ranger. It's like the, this one's a mid-90s. First 5-speed I ever drove was a 99 2-liter 5-speed Ranger. First time driving stick. This one's probably like a 96. First gen Ford Explorer. Never really have had a real close look at one of these. This one's a little 2-door automatic. Oh, seem like they're pretty cool. There's a 4-door. No key. Oh, no steering column either. Pretty cool. Liter. So this Blazer right here, 2.8 Isuzu engine, if it even has it. Oh, it was an early first gen between the years of 83 and 85. It's a stick shift. Ah, with blue interior. First generation Honda Passport, basically same thing as Isuzu Radio, one of my favorite Hondas. It's basically the same thing as an Isuzu Rodeo. Same vehicle pretty much. And of course a little blue 93 S10. Yeah. Next to my favorite Jeep, XJ. Is this a 5-speed? Oh, it's a 5-speed too. There's that little blue 93 S series, and now there's this one right here. That was red, apparently. It's okay. Okay, I'm trying to think here. It would be a, ain't got the clip. It's probably an 80s to 90. Could even be a 91, but I have to see the clip to really tell. Is this one a 5-speed too? Yeah, it was. So I was just over there. I look across the lane and another. This one's definitely 80s for sure. I'm not sure I don't trip over that axle. Yeah. Oh, it's even it's a 4 on the floor. Should look at that. Yeah, this is where all the manuals ended up at, and I want a manual 1st Gen S series real bad. Wow, that's a really minimal cluster. Just a fuel gauge. You don't even have the most important gauge on there. You can kind of guess where your fuel's at, but you can't guess the temperature of the engine of what it's running at. I would hate having that cluster. It would make me nuts. There's not enough gauges. Now these right here, this is the Hondas I like. I like these Hondas from the 80s. This one doesn't even look that too badly rusted either, at least not on the body. It's automatic. But still, that's pretty cool. 0.3. So that means it is between the years of 88 and 1990. Not much in it. It was automatic. There's my favorite Dodge. I really want to get a Ram Charger someday just to have one. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, that seat's not mounted in. Ain't much left of this one. 4 on the floor, of course. It's a manual. Yeah, this is where all the manual ones ended up at. Go figure. So right here's a Pontiac. I'm pretty sure it's a Le Mans. Well, I know Matt Jackson would be really bummed to see how many XJs they have here. This little XJ right here looks like it was pretty clean. 80s, yeah, that door's done. Probably ain't got. Yep, 83 to 85. Automatic. Reminds me of my 93. A little too much. Except mine ain't ever gonna be in a junkyard. Neither of mine are. Another 1st Gen S series. Wow. I like that red and white. It's like the opposite of my 92 Blazer. And another 1st Gen S series. Look at this. It's a little Ford Fiesta. Is it a 5-speed? It's a 5-speed. Kind of really want one of these, actually. Another S series. Another one with a red bench. I'm surprised. And it was also manual. Well, it's automatic. 188. I really hope that stopped working a long time ago. So he got out of it. I don't know. I might get the radio from this one. I don't know. I'm going to get the radio from one of them. I want the original radio. 93. $139,687. Wow. Just a few more miles of my 92 I got sitting on the driveway that I'm working on. Because that one's got 139,549. Oh, it had the Iron Duke. 2.5 liter. There's all this vegetation around it. This is the Jimmy me and Nate were trying to get the fender on. Couldn't get the hood open. It's on secondary, but won't open. There's the extended cab. Blue and gray with blue interior. And right next to this Bronco too, Isuzu Trooper. I'd like to have one of these someday. I bet this one's a 5-speed too, because this is exactly what I get. 4-door. Yep. It's a 5-speed. It's probably a 1990 as well, because that's the year I'd want if I were to get one of these. Oh, it smells wonderful in there. It's a pretty cool cluster. 212, that's all you got out. Isuzu engines, they last forever. Come on now. 5-speed? 4-wheel drive. Of course, with these ones, you gotta, I mean, like they got the automatic locking hubs, but to get it out of 4-wheel drive, you gotta toss in reverse, back up, and then shift it out, toss it to gear. And that one's automatic. But this is one of my favorite Isuzus right here. Good old Trooper. I bet it's a 1990. I bet it's exactly what I would look for if I were to get an Isuzu. I'd either get one of these or a rodeo. My dad had a 94 years ago. Thing was rotted to hell though. It's got a decent bed. So I know there's some guys looking for a bed. Ooh, that's a cool grill. You know what? I think it's off of this one. Yeah, it is. It's a 93. I'm pretty sure it's off of this one. It's a 93. This bed doesn't look too bad. At least not on this side. I like this blue bench. I may come back and get this fender for my 92 Blazer for the passenger side. It's a little Ranger. Probably a 90, 91, 92, maybe even 89. Look at that red. That red interior. Oh, it's lovely. It's automatic, but look at that red. That red. It's even a 40-60 BAP split. I wonder if that'll fit in my Blazer, actually. I really wonder if that'll fit. It might. I'd have to measure it out, get the dimensions of it. I doubt it would mount right in. I might have to drill holes for that, but I think it'd be doable. But the thing is, I don't want to have to drill holes in my 92 Blazer. Oh, that's a nice seat. Ain't bad. This is a pretty cool little truck. If I were to get E21, this is actually what I'd probably get. Extended cab. Clutchy shifty. Yeah. I like this little Oldsmobile. It's pretty cool. Cut the Sierra. Little 4-door. It's a little Honda Civic for Julian Frank. Little 5-speed. Another D21. Still no WD21s. A little Plymouth Reliant. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. It's got red interior too. Look at this, stumbled across a Premier Eagle Premier. These are a really rare little car. This is a little Geo Metro. It's a stick shift too. Little 5-speed. There's a Chevy Spectrum. Got it moved. I'm able to get the door open all the way, and I've already broke it loose. So yeah, they moved the 94 Jimmy for me, that little 2-door, and this is the fender. How clean that is. It's like it's brand new. Now fenders like this in this good a shape, to buy them brand new, which basically this one pretty much is, it's just got one little spot of rust right there, but I'll be able to take care of that. This is the fender it's going to replace right here. So before I put it on, I'm going to plasti dip it red and white to match this one. As you can see, this fender that's on here is really pretty much done. But yeah, there's this one. So I'm going to plasti dip it, and then I'm going to install it. And I got some weather stripping right here that I got a day too late because I had a huge storm hit yesterday. I got the new weather stripping in on that side, and I need to put it on this side. But I also need to do the door pins on this side. So at the time I'm doing that, probably I'm going to be replacing, I'm taking this door off, and I'm going to be replacing the door pins. And there's where the weather stripping goes. Just like one-handed weather stripping install. And yes, I am ambidextrous. Look at that. Let's get it back a little bit. Make it fit just right. All right. Ah, perfect. Got a lot of plans for it. It's gonna take a long time. I'm about to get some new parts. I'm about to get tie rods, ball joints. I'll be doing all those. I gotta figure out what this is with the fuel pump. I think my cousin Ron might have figured it out. I think there's a little bit of condensation on top of it, and that prevents it from, makes it freeze when it's cold out and then doesn't turn on, therefore it won't run. So I gotta drop the tank and do all that stuff. And put the new exhaust on it. I have pretty much all my new exhaust in the back of it. I just need a muffler strap, so doing good. Although I kind of wish I worked at a junkyard, because then I'd have a lot more experience with taking parts apart and things of that nature, because I'm just learning. But yeah, found a nice fender. And what I was saying earlier, these fenders in this good a shape, they go for anywhere between 80 and $100 typically. This one, 45 bucks.